Hey everybody, it's your buddy Eric, and this is an Honest 5 for March 11th, 2019. Um, I was an absolute mess today. I was so tired. My body is still sore. I went to get my tire replaced, and when I showed, I was like, here's my old tire, and they just laughed. I was like, well, I mean, I don't know what the hell this is, but it has two bolts and it got in my tire. And then they didn't have a tire to give me. I didn't quite understand that, but they were like, yeah, we don't have a tire for you, so we have to order it. And so here's a loaner tire. I'm like, okay, cool. Um, so I don't know. That was weird, but whatever. So that'll be taken care of, and so the replacement tire will be coming in a day or two. I'm so grateful that I'm in a place now where I can get hit with like a $200. It probably cost me like $100 and some dollars. Like event, and I don't have to be like thinking about what games I have to sell to pay the bills. There was a time like that, right after my son was born, where I was selling games to pay my gas because, you know, so that was a time, and I'm blessed to be in a state where it's not that bad. I mean, I'm not rich at all. I mean, like, you know, I still have lots of college debt and stuff like that, but the fact that like I wasn't I got the flat tire, and my first thought wasn't, how am I going to pay for this? And that was kind of nice in a way that I haven't felt so lucky to feel like in most of my adult life, actually. So, there was a brief time before I got married when I was working in Japan where I was pretty good at money. Then I got married, which devastated my wallet. That was a really poor financial choice. The things you do for love, though, right? And but just finally, I'm scared though. I'm always scared that the quote unquote gravy train will end with my translation work or something. But that's why I just keep working hard and do that. But yeah, anyway, after that, I was like, well, I'm gonna get some curry because I feel like having some curry. Put myself in a bit of mood. But I had a food coma, as they call it, after that, and came then home and fell asleep, which makes sense. I did not get much sleep at all because I didn't actually fall asleep until around 3 yesterday, and then wake up. I woke up ish around 6:30, and then I just woke up. I just wake up then, and I took care of some stuff this morning. And I took care of some stuff. I mean, I slept a little bit later. Got to work on time, but it was rough. There was it's the anniversary. It doesn't sound like the right word to use. But it was 8 years ago today where the big quake happened. It was it's interesting to think that 8 years ago, my son wasn't born yet. He was due a few months later. The students I'm teaching now in first grade, pretty much none of them were born. The sixth graders, the graduating class, the teacher and the English sixth grade English class today talked a little bit about it because it was like one of the first classes of the day, so they didn't really have a chance to talk about it. Yeah, because they had graduation practice first period, and then my class was the first one, so he like took a minute just to talk. He wanted to talk about it, and we said some stuff. I said some stuff in English about it, and so that kind of lessonized it, but yeah, I'm just thinking like they weren't in school, I mean they're sixth graders. That was 8 years ago. They weren't in school yet. They were alive, of course. They'd been born, but and just like I was actually at the school that I was at today, the day of the quake. So like it was kind of surreal in that sense. But because I was like 8 years ago, and just like thinking about all the people and all the things that happened and all the things and just how lucky I am, that as terrible as the thing that was, and as it was, like I didn't I didn't suffer from it, and I was very very lucky. And I was just that moment of feeling for the people and appreciation of what I have, and as selfish and self-centered I can be, it was important, I think, to take up that moment today and just think about the other people, and have appreciation for my life and where it is. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm still being selfish when I'm saying it, but you know, my heart does. I do think about these events and these people, and it is just, it's just something I can't avoid thinking about. And even though I know I sound selfish, and but um, yeah, that was something to think about for sure. And hopefully, I can try to think about these things more often. And hopefully, make myself a better person for myself and everyone else around me. All right, take care, everyone.